Hey everybody, today is Motivation Monday. It's a lovely April 9th, 2012, and we are going to create goals today. Why? Because you need to not let yourself be an excuse for what you're not doing. So, today we're going to make some goals, right? They're going to be concrete goals. They're not going to be abstract goals. Because if you try to say, oh, I'm going to be the best rapper alive, right? That's not an achievable thing. That's subjective, that's an abstract idea, right? No, you want to say, I'm going to create a rap album, right? That's something tangible, something that you can hold in your hands. When you create a goal, it has to be something that you can do, and everything about it has to be concrete. So this is going to be a 7-day challenge, right? Every day we're going to do something different. We're going to create steps. So, what I want you guys to get is I want you to get yourself a little binder, a little notepad, a little something or other. I want you to get something that you can write on. Get a goal diary, right? Then I want you to get a Sharpie. Doesn't have to be as fat as this. And a nice big black writing pen that you can just scrape into, because this has to be your stone tablet of the 10 Commandments. This has to be it. Now then, another thing that I would recommend getting is sticky notes, and I'll talk about that a little bit later, besides making little tabs. So in your goal diary, and the reason we have this goal diary is because you've got to write down your ideas so you know what you're doing, so you know where you are in the process. So your goal diary is going to be 3 things. It's going to be the goal, alright? I have that right here, just written little title page. Have a better self-image. And that's going to be this 7-day challenge. This first goal is just going to take a week, because I want to prove to you that you can do it. So we're going to do a 7-day challenge of how to have, better self-image. And I created 7 steps. Why? Because 7 days. I can do something different each day. And the way this is going to work, and the way that I have mine going up, alright, we have number 1, compliment yourself at least 15 times a day. Alright? So that's step 1, and these are cumulative steps. So you're going to start off your day, probably look in the mirror, do your morning flex off. And if you don't do the morning flex off, then you're really starting your day off the wrong way. You got to look in the mirror and you got to say, hey, look at that sexy piece of meat. I like that. Right? So that's 1 compliment. Then throughout the day, just compliment yourself. Tell yourself you're awesome, because you are. Right? Then you got number 2. Right? This is day 2. You're going to compliment everyone you see. But these are cumulative steps. Right? So you're going to do that, and you're going to do the first one. And because of that, you're just going to keep building up. It's going to get easy. It's easy. Alright? You see somebody, you just say, hey, oh, like your shirt. Nice. Right? And try to make them genuine. Try to genuinely find something you like about everybody. Because nobody really sucks. Right? Then I have a few others. Number 3, day 3. Make a promise to somebody. Keep it. And it doesn't have to be a big promise. It can just be something like, I promise I'm going to see you after school today. I promise I'm going to catch you after work. Alright? Then just go do it. Promise kept. Alright? But you're also going to compliment everyone you see and compliment yourself. Do that morning flex off. Alright? Tell someone else, hey, you must have did your morning flex off. You look great today. I don't know. Number 4, finish or do something that you have got to do that you just haven't done. Something like homework for me. I'm a student, Homework for work. Anything that you have to do, do it. That'll feel good. And also make a promise, keep it. Compliment somebody. All that. Number 5, act silly. It doesn't have to be for a whole day. It just has to be silly. Just be silly. Be a little bit childish. Let yourself do that. A lot of the problems that we have as people is we just kind of end up getting so crunched into this. The world crunches us into a ball, and we have to break that ball. We have to do something with our lives. So, act a little bit silly. If you just make a and then all of a sudden people are like, and then that barrier breaks away. All of a sudden you're just breaking out of your comfort zone, and you're doing something, and you realize it's not that hard to do that. And you've also been complimenting people and doing promises, and you're already feeling a little bit good about yourself, right? You probably have a little bit of confidence to act a little silly. That's almost a reward to yourself. Number 6, and you can really do these in any order that you choose to do, or you could do any other goal you want, or you can do any other steps that you want. It's up to you. This is my little template for you. Number 6, do a random act of kindness. I remember one day I went, and yeah, this is a little bit of bragging. One day, my friend had lost his phone, and someone had found it. So I called him, and then the person came up, picked up, was like, "Hey, this is his phone." So I went and I got it. I like got on my bike and I biked across town because I didn't have my car that day. And I went and I picked up his phone and I just took it to his house, and I felt really good for that. And should I brag about that? Hell yeah. I feel great. I'm gonna brag about that all the time. And day number 7, I want you to celebrate. I don't care how you do it. I don't care if your celebration is eating a piece of cake because you haven't had any cake. Just celebrate. Reward yourself. Every last day in your goal should be celebration. So, you have these steps, and you're going to do them every day. So what? That doesn't really ultimately fix the problem. Yeah, you're going to feel a lot better. But you also have to reflect on it. You have to reflect and realize, like, oh, wow, I did that. I feel really good. You know? So I want you to write in this goal diary. All right? I want you to write in it. Think about what you're going to do. Think about what you're going to do the next day. Think about what you've done. Think about how that's made you felt. Right? But maybe for this 7 days, I want to hear about it. Right? Post in the comments. Make a video response. Send me a message. I want to hear about what you're doing. Right? Because another good thing is teamwork. Right? We have to be working together to get our goals done. We're humans. Right? We're society beast. Yes. That's what I meant to say. So that's it. It's a 7-day challenge. Next Monday, I'm just gonna keep going every Monday. I want to hear about your goals. I want to help you with your goals. Just message me if you have any questions. I mentioned the sticky notes. I forgot to bring it up. Sticky notes are an awesome way to trick yourself into complimenting yourself. So, what I like to do, and I particularly do it when I'm feeling bad. Sometimes I don't really need to do it because I'm pretty good at complimenting myself. See, I just complimented myself right there. I'll just write a note like, "You are adorable." Right? Boom. You are adorable. And I will just slap that on my window right there. And then one day, I'll be sitting around, probably playing StarCraft. And then I'll look over and I'll see this note right here that says I'm adorable. And I'll feel a little bit better. And that's awesome. So sticky notes are a good way to trick yourself into doing that. I leave them all around my house. So that's it, everybody. I want this to do this. I want you to get out there and I want you to get yourself feel better, right? Do what you have to do. If you don't want to make yourself feel better, if that's not your goal, maybe you want to go learn a song on guitar, right? Go do that. Write out 7 steps every day. Do something. Reflect about it. I want to hear about it. All right, guys. Catch you later.